Sweet 16 down, baby.
One of the two things that happened. We have to go play triangle 2 or we're going to shoot a shovel.
Look out! Come on,
Okay, so this is what you people wanted. Paige Bueckers versus Caitlin Clark. The matchup of the century. Let's get into it. You can't hide her anymore. She's here. Caitlin is here. You can't hide her anymore. You can't dump her on ESPN. You can't hide her anymore. This is the matchup of the century in women's basketball, period, end of discussion. And one of these women will score more points than the other. One of these women will be more efficient than the other. One of these women will have more assists and less turnovers than the other. One of these women will play better defense than the other. These players will be matched up on each other. They will guard each other. Okay? And I also want you to judge it when they switch on to another player, how that player defends the player that they switched on. Who plays better defense off of each other, okay? Who out-rebounds the other? Who gets more offensive rebounds than the other? Which player is more vocal, more of a leader? I want you to pay attention to all of these things. Obviously, Uconn is full of 5-star and 4-star recruits. That's not the case with Iowa. They have a bunch of 3-star recruits and 2-star recruits, okay? And if Iowa wins this game, this is going to kill all of ESPN's ideas and hopes and dreams and wishes and their plans that they had for Uconn and Paige Bueckers. It's just going to kill it, okay? And then they have to totally focus on Caitlin Clark. They have to put all of their focus on Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston, right? That's where this is going. Caitlin Clark is determined to win a national championship this season. This season, she's determined to do that. And she's not going to allow anyone to stand in her way. And you saw that yesterday. She'll do whatever she has to do, and she'll carry her team. She'll bring her team with her. She'll elevate her team to its highest level of play to make sure that it's higher than their competition's level of play. And that's what she did yesterday against an SEC team. That's what she did yesterday, and she absolutely dominated. And you'll see the same level of competitive fire from her when they play. You're going to see that same fire from her, that same passion, that same intensity, that same energy, those same desires. And her team will step up to the challenge because that's what leaders do. Leaders elevate their team's play. That's what leaders do, and that's what she did yesterday. And Paige is surrounded around a bunch of talent, and Kristen is a leader too on that team as well. Plus they have Gino. So this will be a great game. And I personally want Iowa to win. I want Iowa to win because I don't like the way ESPN treated them this year. I don't like the snubbing from the NCAA and from journalists pertaining to Caitlin. So I don't like that, and I'm rooting for Iowa. Just want to say that I love pie, and if they're going to throw pie in my face if Iowa loses, guess what? I'm going to eat it. So I'm definitely rooting for Iowa. I'm going for Iowa. I'm rooting for Caitlin. I don't like the way that the media has treated Caitlin. I don't like the way that this all went down. And so I'm definitely rooting for Iowa. Paige is probably going to do some numbers. She's super talented. She'll put up some numbers. But Caitlin Clark hits grand slams. You saw 35 points yesterday, right? She didn't mess around. Okay, she didn't mess around at all, and that's against an SEC team, like I said again. So, they tried to bury her on ESPNU, and she said, "You're gonna bury who? Okay, you can't hide this. You can't hide this. You tried to bury me, but you can't hide this. Here's 35 points. Tell Lindsay Whalen I said hi." That's it.